Green Tree Productions is proud to present Duncanville Weekly News. It's the good news just for the City of Champions, Duncanville, Texas. And now, here's your host, John Thompson.
Hello world, America, Texas, and Duncanville, and welcome to this edition of Duncanville Weekly News for the first full week of October 2014. Glad you're logged on and watching. Well, each show gets a little more diversified, and this week we're going to give you the info again on the Ben Franklin 50th anniversary and 5K run that's on October the 18th, and the Antique and Classic Car Show that's going to be on Main Street on October the 12th. And last Saturday, KRLD Radio was in town, and they did their broadcast all day Saturday from Ben Franklin on Main Street, and we'll see some scenes from that activity. Also, the Panthers. In the Panthers Den, we will see highlights of their game versus Mansfield as they started district play last Friday night. And we're going to be back with all that right after this.
It's Texas. It's fall. It's high school football time in Duncanville. And the Panthers Den Show on Duncanville Weekly News with highlights of last week's Panther football game and a preview of this week's game. The Panthers Den Show is brought to us by James Memorial Chapel, the Pope Financial Group of Raymond James and Associates, by Leon Miller Commercial Properties on Main Street. Call Leon at 972-709-7181. Duncanville's 2 and soon to be 3 Subways, each fresh. By the Wolverton Company, serving the Duncanville area's heating and air conditioning needs for 3 generations. Del Ward's Farmers Insurance Agency. By Ben Franklin Plumbing. If there's any delay, it's you we pay. Glow Family Dental, right here in Duncanville on Wheatland. Ambit Energy. Give Don a call. You'll be glad you did. And by Ben Franklin Apothecary and Kitchens Deli, right in the middle of Main Street, celebrating 50 years in Duncanville.
State Farm Insurance and Jim McDonald. Like a good neighbor, State Farm and Jim are there.
And now, here's John with all the DHS football highlights.
Hello, Duncanville football fans, and welcome back to the Panthers Den Show. Well, last Friday night, the Panthers met the Mansfield Tigers, who were at Panther Stadium. Both these teams are expected to make the playoffs, but which position this game was going to have a lot to say about. The game was at Panther Stadium at 7:30, and here's what happened. It was senior night, and all of about 60 senior football players were introduced prior to the game. The first District 8-6A game.
Marquise Price. 26, Bruce Coleman. 28, Jordan Calhoun. 29, Sam Jimenez.
Some coaches refer to this as the second season. There's 3 seasons in a season. There's the preseason, there's the district, and then the playoffs. And we start the second season against the Mansfield Tigers, a team thought to be the Panthers' main competition for third place in District 8-6A. Captains: Sammy Awad, Stedman, Xavier, and Corey reenact the coin toss, and it's won by the Panthers, who choose to receive. After a touchback kickoff, as usual, the Panthers made a first down on this Stedman to Arius Allen 18-yard pass. But the Panthers had to punt, and the Tigers were 3 and out and punted back, as were the Panthers. And Sam punted again. In their second possession, the Tigers moved it down the field, despite plays like this by Sidney McPhail and Jaquavian Bowles. It's 3rd and 8 at the Panther 24, but good pass defense from DeAndre Jackson and E.J. Prather force a Tiger field goal attempt. And it's good. And Mansfield breaks the ice and leads 3-0 with only 2.5 minutes left in the first quarter. After the ensuing touchback kickoff, Stedman puts it up, and Xavier, although well defended, goes and gets it for a 35-yard gain into Mansfield territory. 2 plays later, as he refuses to go down, another pass to Xavier for 25. Put the Panthers in the red zone. It's time for Roosevelt, and he gets 8 here. And then thanks to Kevin Quasian and Demetrius Carter blocks, Roosevelt caps the drive with this 1-yard plunge. Eric adds the PAT. And that's it for the first quarter as the Panthers lead 7-3. After the team swap punts again, the Tigers are knocking at the Panthers 6, but they fumble the ball into the end zone, and DeAndre is there to grab it for a touchback. Can't tell which Panther made the hit on the runner to cause the fumble. And there's some folks on the Tiger side that thought that this should have been a safety, but it's a Panthers ball on the 20. On 3rd and 12, Stedman goes back to pass, is pressured, puts it up for grabs, and it's intercepted near midfield and is finally run down by Bryce Brown at the Panther 43. 5 plays and a killer penalty put Mansfield at the Panther 9, and this pass completed the drive. The PAT was good, so at the half, it's Mansfield 10 and the Panthers 7. At halftime, the bands performed to the pleasure of the Webbs. And Coach Dykes' dad. And the band included sophomore linebacker John McWilliams. Sonny came with his Sandra Meadows classic gear on. And Romero Sanchez came out of hiding for a minute. But the halftime highlight, no doubt.
Jane's Memorial Chapel is the only family-owned funeral home in Duncanville and is proud to offer caring and dedicated services from familiar friends. Rick Janes and his family, the owners of Jane's Memorial Chapel and Funeral Home, have served Duncanville area families in their time of loss since 1998. A beautiful and spacious chapel is offered, and Jane's serves all cemeteries. When it comes to finding people you can trust in a time of need, you can turn to Jane's Memorial Chapel. No one else knows families better. 811 South Cockrell Hill in Duncanville.
What's he always running around for?
I don't know. Maybe something wrong with him. Maybe he needs to see a real
He
pharmacist.
probably does. That's what he needs.
Maybe we should just let him put on a 5K race in honor of our 50th anniversary celebration this fall.
That'd be a good idea.
Yep, that's right. Ben Franklin Apothecary is hosting the Heart of Duncanville 5K Run and Walk, benefiting the Duncanville ISD Education Foundation on October 18th as a kickoff for our 50th anniversary celebration weekend. Registration is available online at www.benfranklinrx.com/race, or you can register in person at our store. Post-race activities include an antique car show, bounce houses, food, fun, and a concert by Duncanville native and American Idol Top 10 finalist Tim Urban. Come out to support the Education Foundation and celebrate Ben Franklin's 50th anniversary.
Hey Casey, can you run this pharmacy delivery out for me? Thank you very much. That boy is a running fool.
If you really want it, get down on it. You gotta feel it, get down on it. How you gonna do it if you really don't wanna dance? By standing on the wall. Get your back up off the wall. Tell me, how you gonna do it if you really don't wanna dance? By standing on the wall. Get your back up off the wall. I heard all the people saying, get down on it. Come on and get down on it. If you really want it, get down on it. You gotta feel it. Get down on it. Get down on it. Get down on it. Come on and get down on it. Baby, baby. Get down on it.
The Tigers took the second half kickoff and marched downfield on boring plays like this. But this one was good for 13 yards down to the Panther 4-yard line. From there, the Tiger running back threaded his way to the end zone. The PAT made it 17-7 Tigers with 7:13 left in the third quarter, as reflected on our still Grand Prairie style time clock. After the touchback kickoff, the Panthers were 3 and out. Sam punted. The Tigers have 3rd and 8 at the Panther 35, but E.J. Prather puts a stop to this drive with the interception. The Panthers have 4 incomplete passes, including this one to a wide open La'Arius, but he can't handle it, but he'll make up for that a little later. The Panthers took the Sam punt and have 3rd and 7 at the Panther 28, but fumbled, and the Panthers stop yet another Tiger drive. And after 3, the score remains 17-7 Tigers. The Panthers had to punt, and Sam makes a nice one. And the Tigers are on their own 10-yard line. On their first play, another fumble, and Jalen Abdul Kareem recovers. And the Panthers are back in business. It's 3rd and 13, and Stedman picks up 11. So on 4th down, Eric comes in and kicks the 22-yard field goal. There's 9 minutes left. And now it's 17-10 Tigers. After the Panthers kicked off, the Tigers punt, and DeAndre Jackson makes a nice 33-yard return. Making a nice cut back there. The Panther drive stalled at the Tiger 28, so come on back in, Eric. He does. And nails a 45-yard field goal to make it 17-13 Tigers with 6:34 left in regulation. Again, the Tigers were 3 and out and punted, so the Panthers have about 5 minutes to make their mark. And then on 3rd and 4, Stedman hits Xavier for 20 yards to the Mansfield territory. Again to Xavier for 21 more. Then to Desmond Elam for 13 more. Into the Tiger red zone. There's about a minute left, and it's 4th down and 28 at the Tiger 35. And this Hail Mary pass to either Desmond or Corey Reddick or La'Arius Allen with 4 Tiger defenders was caught by La'Arius. Called a touchdown. Was he in bounds? It was discussed and confirmed. It almost looks like the defenders made a funnel into La'Arius' hands, but whatever. It's 6. And the crowd goes wild. Eric adds the PAT. And with a Grand Prairie minute, 2 seconds left, the Panthers lead by 3. After the kickoff, the Tigers have 2nd down and 15, but Zacharias almost takes the receiver's head off with this grab, and the penalty sustains the Mansfield drive. Now it's 4th and 10, and they try a 48-yard field goal setup, but when the snap is fumbled, it's over. And the Panthers run out the last few seconds of the game. Final. Panthers 20 and Mansfield 17, with the Panthers gaining only 13 yards rushing, but had 282 passing to start the second season District 8 5A action with a W. Each show we have a play of the week, and sometimes it's hard to decide which one is the best, but there's no doubt this week it happened with about a minute left in the game, with the Panthers trailing by 4, when quarterback Stedman Lanigan scrambles, puts it up, and La'Arius Allen beats 4 defenders to catch the pass for the game-winning touchdown. And that's why it's the play of the week.
The play of the week is brought to us by the Pope Financial Group of Raymond James and Associates. See John or Don or Todd, 222 East Whitton Road, or call 972-780-0533 for your investment needs.
Also, each week we have a hit of the week, and there's some games where you just don't see any solid defensive smacks, and the Mansfield game was one of them. But there was a big hit at halftime when they had a ALCS ice water bucket dump, and we just randomly picked this guy to show. And gosh, if you don't know who he is, you're new in town, but that's why it was the hit of the week.
The hit of the week is sponsored by Subway of Duncanville. Eat fresh at Cedar Ridge and Center Street, or Highway 67 and Main Street.
This month, the specials are the 5-foot-long meatball marinara, and the $3 special is 6-inch black forest ham. Duncanville's newest Subway on Camp Wisdom Road, next to Kroger, will open October 29th.
So we're 1 week deep into District 8 6A play. Remember, there's only 7 teams in the district, so each week one team will not play. But here's what the standings look like after week 1. 3 teams, the Panthers, DeSoto, and South Grand Prairie, are 1-0. Mansfield, Grand Prairie, and Midlothian are 0-1. Cedar Hill had this first week bye. That's how things look after week 1.
The District 8 6A standings are brought to you by the Dale Ward Farmers Insurance Agency, serving the Duncanville area for over 20 years. For all your insurance needs, call Dale at 972-293-0204.
If we played at home last week, we're on the road this week, and it's at the Warrior Bowl against South Grand Prairie. Now remember, when the Gophers are playing, it's Gopher Bowl, but when the Warriors are playing of South Grand Prairie, it's the Warrior Bowl. The game is at 7:30 in Grand Prairie. Hope to see you there. South Grand Prairie is also 1-0, as you just saw, so this ought to be another good game. We'll be back on October the 7th with highlights of that game and, as you know, plenty more. As we close, let's see some scenes from the KRLD radio broadcast as they were at Ben Franklin Apothecary and Ben Franklin's Deli, Kitchen's Deli, and Ben Franklin's on Main Street last Saturday. And we'll see you October the 7th.
That's where we are, Duncanville, Texas. Mike Rogers back with you. We are live at the Ben Franklin Apothecary. It's on North Main in Duncanville, just south of I-20. We'd love to see you. Stop by and say hello to us, because we're going to be here all day. In case you don't know about this place, Ben Franklin Apothecary, this is an old-fashioned drugstore. They got a pharmacy in here, of course, but they've got a little bit of everything, really. Stuffed animals, there's a kitchen utensil section. Right across from me right now is a box filled with official Beatles Yellow Submarine Christmas tree ornaments. So if they got those, brother, you know they've got everything. They've also got a soda fountain right in the middle here. Lots of sandwiches, malts, and sodas. And by the way, KRLD listeners, now you stop by, free milkshakes or ice cream sodas for you. We'll get you set up. I'll be here until 2 o'clock this afternoon. Chris Summer will then be in from 2 until 7 as we broadcast from the Ben Franklin Apothecary on North Main in Duncanville. It's one of those hidden gems in Dallas-Fort Worth. Our hometown news coverage spotlighting Duncanville today.
We're live until 7, and we would love to see you shake your hand and say thank you for listening to 1080 KRLD, and we would love to give you a free milkshake or ice cream soda, some of the best in all of Texas, here at Ben Franklin Apothecary. It's less than a mile south of Interstate 20 on Main in Duncanville, right at Davis Street. Ben Franklin Apothecary. Matter of fact, in just a minute, we're going to talk to the man who runs the show here. But first, the Duncanville girls basketball dynasty just keeps rolling on as we hear from KRLD's Roger Emmerich. Kathy Self-Morgan is the athletic director and head basketball coach at Duncanville High.
I'm very humbled to have this position. The expectations are huge, and that's what we want. That's what we want to live by.
To say the Pantherettes have dominated girls basketball in Texas would be an understatement. For your hometown, I'm Roger Emmerich, News Radio 1080 KRLD. Now our very gracious host for today's Your Hometown broadcast here in Duncanville at Ben Franklin Apothecary joins us, the man who runs the show here at the store, Casey Cheshire. Good afternoon.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you so much for having us. This is such an extremely cool store. You have a little bit of everything. I was telling somebody earlier, I could spend a half a day just browsing, because you got, if we need something, you've got it.
That's right, and if we don't have it, trust me, we'll find it. We'll order it for you. So,
Casey, thank you so much for having us today. That's Casey Cheshire. He'll take care of you, store manager here at Ben Franklin Apothecary in Duncanville.